Hello and happy Tuesday. Today is November 10th, 2015. I'm Shanique Schaff.
And I'm Alexa Vita. Coming up, we'll be recapping you on the homecoming game. We'll also have the inside scoop on a brand new fighting app and on one of Geek Week's events.
Later on, we will learn about an upcoming philanthropic event, recycling, and how students feel about Veterans Day.
Studio G starts right now.
With football season coming to an end, fans are flocking to the final game to support our Rebels and to enjoy everyone's favorite pastime.
When you think about college football, you think about the roars from the crowd, your favorite player making a touchdown, and, of course, tailgating. Rebel fans gathered together this past Saturday for a pregame tailgate in support of UNLV's football game against Hawaii's Rainbow Warriors.
So we're out here to celebrate UNLV. We got to stand behind our team, that's for sure. These are all my people that I work with, and we have a great time. And you gotta work together and you gotta play together. So this is part of our play date today.
We're here to support the Rebels while throwing the football, just a little family tailgate.
First time football game, you know? Never been to a football game.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not even college, not NFL, first time.
I think everybody should come out and tailgate because it's a good chance to fill up before the game. You don't have to spend a ton of money.
So I'm just showing everybody how to do it with the hot dogs and the beers, and they're throwing the football around with the kids.
We have a lot of food. American, Filipino, Hawaiian food. We got it all here.
Food and games seemed to be the main focus on Saturday's tailgate, but some went all out and made it a party by hiring a DJ.
Everybody on your feet, let's hear you.
The good vibes of the pregame ritual must have rubbed off on the players because the Rebels won the game against the Rainbow Warriors 41-21. Next time you guys come to a UNLV football game, grab a couple of friends, grill up some hot dogs and burgers, and have a good time. For Studio G, I'm Deshella Balogan.
If you've never tailgated before, you've got about 3 more opportunities before the season is over.
After the tailgate, students headed over to the homecoming game where the UNLV won for the 3rd time this season. Eddie Vargas with the story.
After losing 3 consecutive games, the Running Rebels finally got a win against Hawaii this past weekend at the homecoming game. UNLV scored on its first drive of the game after Xavier Campbell ran it in with a 3-yard touchdown. Hawaii would then answer in the second quarter with a rushing touchdown of their own. They were tied in the second quarter until Decker found an open Devontae Boyd for a 70-yard touchdown.
The Casinos had UNLV favored by more than a touchdown, but by halftime, the University of Hawaii demonstrated that they came to play.
Hawaii gave UNLV a competitive game and were only down by 10 in the 3rd quarter. But games were won in the 4th quarter, and UNLV's defense and rushing attack helped them pull away with a 41-21 victory. It was a ground game that helped UNLV come out with the win. For the 2nd time this season, UNLV had 2 100-yard backs, and both running backs had career games. Keith Whiteley ran for 124 yards and a touchdown, and Lexington Thomas added 120 more yards with a touchdown. Players and fans were both satisfied with the win after the game.
I thought the game was great. I think the new coach is great. I think we're having a lot more fun, and you notice there's more people out. I've been following UNLV sports since the late 1960s.
I feel great. I feel good that the team came out here and we finally finished strong, because it's a lot of games where we left it out here, like San Jose State, Fresno State, we didn't finish. So I feel like for us to finish this strong, it was real nice for us.
But not everyone was pleased with UNLV's victory.
Hawaii sucks, we suck, but at least we beat them. You gotta get 3 before 4, so hopefully 4 wins this year.
UNLV will play on the road this weekend when they face Colorado State and hopefully can make it win number 4. Reporting for Studio G, Eddie Vargas.
The Rebels have 3 games remaining on their schedule, and the final home game for the season is on November 21st against San Diego State.
After the break, we'll talk about an app called Rumbler and about Mario Party Wars event here held on campus.
And later on, reporter Sarah Shelton will be sitting down with a member of Alpha Epsilon Phi. Studio G will be right back.
Rap, hip-hop, R&B too. I like to play like any new upcoming music, new albums, new mixtapes. I like to open up with maybe kind of like a hype song that gives people energy. Just play any type of good music and then give people like a rundown what's going on currently in hip-hop. Just good vibes, good music. A lot of radio stations don't keep up with playing good music. So that's really the goal. This is Jalen Young on More Than Music Mondays. Check me out on the Rebel HD2.
Sunday evening jazz. I mainly play a lot of contemporary jazz music from the 1960s up until about 2012, 2013. When I go on, just explain who it was, the name of the song, the name of the artist, maybe the name of the album, their career. I just hope that everybody enjoys it and appreciate it for the kind of music it is and how great it is. My name is Sam and I host Sunday Evening Jazz on the rebelhd2.com.
Your community's farmers market. Welcoming, lively, friendly. A place where neighbors and friends come together to celebrate their community. With over 50 vendors, organic, sustainable, fresh produce are available just for you. Support and buy local at Fresh 52.
A new app allegedly came out last night called Rumbler. But it turned out to be a hoax developed by a creative consultative agency called Von Hughes. But it did bring up an interesting conversation among students.
A new app was released last night called Rumbler that allows users to schedule, participate, and view fights in their area, and it has a lot of students talking.
I am convinced that a shadow of a doubt is an enormous marketing stunt. As a marketing major, I am mostly just angry I didn't come up with it.
It's dope. I think it's kind of silly and ridiculously dangerous, and it's probably going to be removed very quickly.
I think it's actually a great idea for people who want to do MMA. I think there's going to be a legal issue, so you're going to have to make sure that people wear certain protective gear, that they sign some sort of waiver, you know, like no hit zones, that kind of thing, like maybe no hitting like around the eyes. Other than that, for people who want to practice wrestling or sparring or doing some kind of like physical activity, so like close contact like that, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I'd fight people. I'd probably get my butt kicked, but I'd definitely fight people.
No, I injure myself frequently enough without any assistance.
No, I'd probably hurt myself trying to hurt someone else. Oh, that might be part of the legal thing. You know, don't aim to hurt, aim to, like, win.
I would love to see I would like to watch fights more than actually compete in fights.
Absolutely. To compete in a fight, probably not, but to watch, absolutely.
Maybe if I knew the person, you know, I don't even watch wrestling or anything like that, but I do see that it is very popular, so I see the benefit.
Engaging the world at large to commit felonies together in a highly trackable fashion, someone is going to make some huge pile of money off of this, but not in the manner, you know, in which it was directly intended, I should hope.
You know, just because I really do think it's going to get popular because sheer violence attracts attention. I mean, you can see action movies, you see World Star.
I don't think so. I think it'll be big for a bit, and then it'll get shut down very fast. Because it's not like, you know, there's no referees or anything like that in the fight, so somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody could get hurt.
Over 78,000 people have already signed up for the app, and although many speculate on the authenticity of the app, the creators say it's 100% real. For Studio G, I'm Kyle Root.
Rumbler started out as a portfolio project created by a team of college dropouts as a joke. The idea soon escalated into an opportunity to showcase their branding and marketing skills. However, new outlets were fooled and reported about Rumbler as a legitimate app, which ironically caused more people to sign up for it.
Yesterday was the beginning of Geek Week, and there were many exciting events held on campus. But one of the main events was the Super Mario Party Wars competition, and it was held in the Student Union, room 209. Mario Party Wars is a club on campus that brings together Super Mario fanatics. Club members come together to create a distraction from school and work.
The whole
whole fact that everybody who is like each other and wants to find somebody who's similar and have the same qualities that they're looking for come here to have a great experience. They want to see and have fun and just chillax and not have to worry about the whole daily work and worry about the stress at home and everything else that's going on.
I think people should come here just to get out of their comfort zone, to meet new people and play some games.
Right now we are doing a game called Hogger Logger. It is a version of high-low, but it also has cards that can change those outcomes and make it so that players have more of a chance of altering the decision.
I just signed up for Mario Kart and I'm excited. I'm not one for tournaments, but this seems like a really cool place just to play. I think you should give it a chance. Don't make it seem too intimidating. Everyone here is really nice, really friendly.
The Mario Party Wars game night had a Mario Kart tournament, card, and Mario Table top games. There was an abundance of free food and prizes, as well as the event was free to all UNLV students. Geek Week will be held until November 13th.
Coming up, reporter Sarah Shelton will be sitting down with Jared Wasserman and Derek Lanham to tell you about Alpha Epsilon Pi's upcoming philanthropy.
And later, we'll show you all about recycling and how students feel about Veterans Day. Studio G will be right back.
To be an on-air personality, and that's what my career is. It feels really incredible because I've been wanting to do something like this for my whole entire life since I was little.
I mean, it's an opportunity to express myself, get my voice out in public, and get heard for things that I feel strongly about.
This station helped me out a lot, gave me a lot of information I didn't know about a radio station in general.
It was really easy to get a show here. I took the classes and did the shadowing. They give you a lot of freedom to do what you like, and I feel like there's a lot of support in places you can get answers to.
It's just an incredible experience because I could take what I learned here and I could turn it into something more.
The show's name is the Rebel and Revolt Show. Pretty good show about, just someone who will actually talk about UNLV the way an outsider might feel. We talk about current events, we talk about politics, try to take an offensive swing with it. Sometimes it's hit or miss, and then we talk about, the little things in life that everybody laughs about. And we are the Rebels and we are revolting. My name is Jameson Wilk and I run the Rebel and Revolt Show, and you can tune in at therebelhd2.com.
My name is Walter from Deep Thought.
My name is Bruce Gill. I'm the host of La Alternativa.
Perfect Music Radio with me, Lily.
My name is Sam and I host Sunday Evening Jazz.
I am Rockin' Gemini.
This is Jalen Young on More Than Music Mondays.
And listen to us on the Rebel HD2.
Welcome back to Studio G. I'm Sarah Shelton, and today I'm here with Alpha Epsilon Pi member Jared Wasserman and Derek Lanham to talk about their upcoming philanthropic event. How are you guys today?
Lovely and happy to be here.
I'm just peachy, Sarah. Thanks for asking.
Thank you guys so much for coming in to join us today at Studio G. So we want to talk about some of the activities that you guys are holding. So what activities will Alpha Epsilon Pi be having for the philanthropy?
Well, our philanthropy is, we kind of base it off Life is Beautiful, if you know the big concert that's held downtown in September. So we called it Pi is Beautiful, kind of, like a play on words with our fraternity. So it's kind of like a all-around festival. There's like a food portion where contestants will bake food and then people will vote on the best dish, because that's obviously part of what Life is Beautiful is, like the food trucks and everything. There'll be like a skit portion where people can like dance, sing, or in a lip sync battle as well. And on top of that, there's an art portion where they like paint a mural, and there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. We just kind of encompass the whole concert and festival of Life is Beautiful into it.
So you're going to be working the event?
No, it's yeah, I mean, I'll be working it. I'll be one of the people making sure it runs. But there'll be people there that will be, like I said, painting, cooking their dishes, participating like lip syncing battles or skits and stuff like that.
Very nice, very nice. So where is the money that's going to be raised? Where is it going to go to?
The money raised at this event is going to go to a foundation called Heroes to Heroes. And what that foundation does is it takes different psychiatric services for military war veterans that have PTSD or have suffered from moral injury and things like that, and it takes the money and provides psychiatric services to help them kind of get acclimated to civilian life after their active duty.
So that's awesome with Veterans Day coming up. And can people who aren't in Greek life participate, or how would they be able to donate?
Yeah, they could come participate, they could come donate. Like I said, there's a portion for the food where they could come buy tickets and try out what they think is their best dish, and then all the money that they put towards the tickets goes straight to the philanthropy. They could go, raffle off on baskets that we'll have. We have a basket with what tickets again?
We've got a basket. We've actually got 2 baskets with Sam Hunt tickets to the Sam Hunt concert, so that's going to be fun to raffle off.
You can enter me in. That's awesome. So you guys have been in the fraternity for a while now. So go tell me about some of your experiences. How long have you been a part of Alpha?
Well, I've been a part of it for a while. I'm a senior now. I'm going on, this is my 5th year, so a while. So ever since I was a freshman, I've been a part of this fraternity.
So you're super senior now.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
How about you?
I came through fall 2013.
Wow.
So I've still got a couple years ahead of me, but AEPI has been the best couple years of my life so far.
Without question.
Right. A lot of people don't know about frat life here. So if you could just tell us a little bit about how it's been transforming from freshman to your super senior years.
Well, for me personally, I've gained a bunch of leadership experience from it. Probably since my first year, I've been on our executive board, which is our president, all the stuff like that help run the chapter. I'm currently serving as our vice president. And just throughout there, I've learned many life skills that you can imagine, how to delegate, how to make sure tasks get completed, how to set goals, how to reach them, and just kind of how to run an organization.
Great.
I just enjoy how different it is from your first couple of years to your second couple of years, how you go from being kind of one of the minor positions into, like what he said, when you gain those leadership positions and you gain those leadership qualities that help you in future life, in grown-up life.
So what does your philanthropy mean to you?
To me personally, one of the things that always drew me to trying to join a fraternity when I was leaving high school was just the community service aspect of it. I was very involved back in high school in some of the groups I was in community service. So this is always a great time for me to be able to go out there and give back to some people, especially veterans. We have a brother in our fraternity who is a veteran. His name's Gil. So this cause hits very close to home for us. So it's very nice to be able to give back whenever we can.
Same for you?
Absolutely. I'm really, really close with our brother Gil. So
Gil
the fact
Cohen,
that we get
right?
Gil Hain.
Gil Hain, very nice.
And so the fact that we get to help him out it makes us very happy.
Oh, that's wonderful. And this fraternity, I know it's basically meant to go towards just Jewish people, but people who aren't Jewish, can they also be a part of it?
Yeah, of course. Actually, one of my little brothers in the fraternity is not Jewish at all. Anyone who wants to join can. There's a process called Rush where they come, they check out the fraternities that they're interested in, and then if they find that we're the right match and we find that we like them as well, then no problems.
Well, sounds like a lot of fun. Can you join, even if you're not a freshman, can you join, say you're a sophomore, junior, or someone like me? What if I just want to be part of sorority right now?
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't, you don't have to start from the beginning?
No, not at all.
No? Oh, that's awesome. Well, it sounds like you guys are working for a great cause. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Derek and Jared, thank you guys. We really appreciate you. And coming up, we will be showing you about recycling and how students feel about Veterans Day. Studio G will be right back.
As far as Studio G, at first it looks overwhelming, and at first it looks like it's a lot of work, but I'll tell you what, it's the most beneficial class I've had at UNLV to date, without a doubt. You get to not only develop stories and work on your interviewing skills, your editing skills, and your shooting skills from a camera perspective, you get to work on all the equipment that's in the studio. So you're working on audio, you're working on directing, tech directing, you get to produce your own show. You can take a 30-minute newscast and make it your own. And that's really cool about Studio G. Like I said, a lot of it seems overwhelming at first, but it is by far the best class I've taken at UNLV since I've been here.
I really enjoy doing my show. I love all types of rock, and that's why I'm doing Rock Through the Decades. We play the 50s all the way to today's rock music or rock bands. I want them to get the appreciation of how much rock has changed over the years and how it's still really great. You can never kill rock. I mean, rock is like the way to be, the way to go. The name of my show is Rock Through the Decades, and I am Rockin' Gemini. You can listen to this on the Rebel HD2 network.
You don't get to do an internship, you have to do an internship. It's one of the requirements for a journalism major. You have to do an internship before you can graduate.
Definitely having an internship as a requirement really helps push yourself out there and to just remind you that that your graduation is coming up soon. You're going to have to need some work experience in your career. So it's really good to put yourself out there early on, and they tend to help students a lot more. So when you do a student internship, it really helps out a lot.
UNLV students want to keep their campus as clean as possible and do their part by helping to recycle and by throwing away their trash in the designated bins around campus.
Kind of mad because it's not that hard to put something in the trash can. It just bugs me a lot.
The bins throughout campus provide students with the opportunity to help out and the environment, and the SU informs students on how to properly recycle by providing information and bins for everyone to participate.
They should enforce it, if somebody from parking or something sees it, they should obviously be like, hey, go pick that up, or do something. I don't know, I feel like I'm helping out a little bit, so I just try to do my part.
UNLV's recycling program's mission is based on 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. By participating, you too can help keep UNLV a better place.
Tomorrow is an extremely important holiday. Veterans Day is a day to celebrate those who served our country. Here are some students and a veteran who spoke to us about what this day means to them.
Veterans Day is very important to me because that's where pretty much all the veterans get together and reminisce on all the experiences we all been through. See, being in the military, it's very unique. Not a lot of people get to do it. I think somewhere around 1% or 2% of the actual population that's in the military. So when you get a group of guys or women that all get together, have similar experiences, it's a special bond between all of us.
I think Veterans Day is a day for all students to celebrate the freedom that we share in this country. It's truly honoring our heroes and the people that kept us free and the people that gave us our freedom. So it's not only a day off where other students think it's just a day off, it's a day to celebrate the heroes of our country.
Well, Veterans Day for me, it's always been important because my brother is a retired Marine and my uncle is a Navy SEAL, so I'm just glad that we can have a day to honor those type of people.
All I ask for is from other people is just say thank you. It's the smallest thing in the world, but it actually goes a long way to a lot of us because we put so much out there for this country and so much for all our families and sacrifice so much that even a simple thank you it means a lot to us. And that's all we really want or need. That's it. We're not looking for glory. We're not looking for money. We're just looking for a simple thank you. So that's all I really want to get out there.
Please take tomorrow to celebrate those who have fought for us. Don't hesitate to thank your fellow soldier, sailor, and airman.
And I agree with him. A simple thank you is the least that we can do for our veterans.
Exactly.
We should appreciate them and say thank you, and that's the least we can do for them.
Yes, I know I have some family members who have served, so I'm going to take the time to spend time with them tomorrow or give them a phone call to let them know I'm honored that they, could help us out. So,
that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow we won't have a show, so I would like to say we appreciate all our veterans and thank you for serving for us. Well, that's all we have today. I'm Shanique Schaff.
And I'm Alexa Vita. Make sure to join us next time on Studio G. Have a great day, Rebels.